What's going on, guys? Happy New Comic Book Day. Hope you got your comics. Hope they were good. I know I got mine. I can't wait to read them. But I'm not going to be talking about today. I'm actually going to be talking about Ant-Man. Yes, there's a pattern. So I got this Ant-Man, The Astonishing X-Men, and it's a complete collection of Nick Spencer's Ant-Man run. And for those who don't know, his run was really short-lived. I mean, it didn't last long. The first one was in 2015 when the Ant-Man movie came out. They actually had variant covers of the Ant-Man movie with it. And, you know, I mean, it really did follow the movie really well. I mean, I can't say that this was the origin, but I mean, they kind of like almost carbon copy paste like the original one, but they made it more kind of, yeah, like more of the movie based. I mean, they didn't have Hope, they didn't put Hank in there, but I mean, Scott Lang, in this one, basically Scott Lang he goes to Tony Stark and basically wants to become a security detail. Basically, he wants to start his own security company. He's trying out for Tony Stark because he needs a job. And Tony's like, I'm not going to give it to you, I don't think you're going to do it. Tries him out. Spoiler, he does get it. And then his wife then decides to take away privileges from him to see his daughter. So he decides to skip out on the job and then actually start his own company. And it's basically the same origin. I mean, Darren Cross, you find out, so he has a son, Aaron Cross, who basically kidnaps the same doctor that was in the original Astonishing Ant-Man back in the day. Same thing trying to do. He's like, I need you to, like, you have top round, I need you to operate on my father. He's like, well, every time we've done that, you know, your father, like, almost died, all these people. He's like, well, I found the perfect host. It's Cassandra Lang, Scott Lang's daughter, because she is actually imbued with the Pym particles. She's actually a superhero, and man, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. And then there's that whole origin again. Taskmaster actually at one point pops up. He gets his and it's funny because like Ant-Man keeps on calling him like his arch enemy, and he's like, we're not arch enemies, we've only met like once. And like, yeah, we're not that tight. Come on, man. It's not that cool. But honestly, it's just something that we gotta do. But he meets these other two guys, and they're former villains. One's like a grizzly bear guy. I can't remember what his name is. His name is like Grizzly, and the other one's Machine Smith. And Machine Smith's kind of like a like a cyborg, you can kind of say, in the DC universe. But Marvel, except he's a villain, and he's like a low-cut villain. Like when we see it, like Grizzly's like, I got this guy that we can break in, you know, like cross technologies. He's probably gonna need some money, and you see him, and he's like, also he's, you know, he's talking. And he's like, you think you could take me on, Thor? You will rule the day that you could take on the malevolent Machine Smith. And then these little kids go like, Avengers Assemble, and like, it's funny because like, you know, it's like, you know, the mom comes up and I'm gonna give you a 50. He's like, why? He's like, well, you didn't say I told you to say Hail Hydra. And he's like, oh, okay, fine. So he hires him. They go break in. Darren Cross actually does get Cassie's heart, and it's imbued with the Pym particles. Eventually, it comes in, and as they're fighting, Darren starts shrinking, and yeah. So Cassie at the end, like, they have to, like, Ant-Man has to shrink down, go into the Cassie's blood, and because the heart's rejecting it, the white cell cells are rejecting the heart, so it's not really working well. And at the end, you know, the whole thing doesn't really work out. And well, it works out. They save the day, and basically Scott Lang comes to the conclusion that he can't be around his daughter because he's always going to be in danger, so he has to leave her. And that's the last panel we see. Like I said, it's really short. Like, that's only like a little bit of this. Like, this is the complete collection. Like, the complete collection is like 1 through 5. Like, yeah, it only lasted 5 issues. And then the other one, there's a annual, and then there's the Ant-Man Last Day, and then Astonishing Ant-Man 1 through 5, 7, 9, 13. And basically, it's like, you know, Ant-Man really isn't like really successful comic at the moment. Ant-Man's fans probably will kill me for this, but it's really not a successful comic. It's really hard to cover because it's not that really, to me, it wasn't really that enticing. I mean, Ant-Man is yeah, it's meant for a comic relief. But honestly, I mean, I would recommend picking up if you guys want it. I mean, if you guys want to get more into this, I would recommend picking this up. Like I said, this was released, the first part, the Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man one in 2015, was released at the same time as the Ant-Man movie. They are now currently doing an Ant-Man and Wasp comic book. It's written by Mark Waid. I've heard nothing but good reviews. I have not read that yet. I'm waiting for that to get into trade, and then I will probably pick that up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this comic review. If you do, hit that like button down below. And you know, put down in the comments below, I mean, who is your favorite writer? Comic book writer. I'm challenging you guys, if you don't have one, find one. Stick to that guy and let me know down in the comments below what was your favorite writer and what is your favorite thing he has written. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, hit that like button, comment down below who is your favorite writer and what's, you know, his favorite run. And also, don't forget to hit this subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys. Peace out.